Have you ever found yourself feeling uneasy in large groups, unsure why? You may not realize it, but there's a chance you might be what is known in the realm of spirituality as a chosen one. Keep watching, and by the end, you'll discover why it is that you can't seem to bear being surrounded by people. You see, chosen ones possess a unique energy, one that significantly impacts those around them in ways that are hard to ignore. This presence creates a palpable intensity, captivating and unsettling those nearby. Their energy is magnetic, drawing others in, making people curious, yet at the same time, stirring feelings of discomfort. It's almost as though, when a chosen one steps into a room, the atmosphere shifts. The air becomes thick with something unseen yet powerful, affecting everyone present. Emotions start to stir, thoughts bubble up, and the energy in the room can leave others feeling unsettled or even vulnerable. Imagine entering a gathering, and as soon as a chosen one steps in, it's as if an invisible force charges the air. People sense something profound, yet can't quite put their finger on it. It's an energy that demands attention, but it can be overwhelming. For some, it's inspiring. For others, it's intimidating. The presence of a chosen one is more than just charm or charisma. It runs deeper than superficial interactions. It's rooted in their wisdom, their strength, the depth of their being. People are instinctively drawn to them, sensing that there is something powerful, something different. But with this energy comes a paradox for chosen ones. The very qualities that make them magnetic can also isolate them. While chosen ones often possess the ability to form profound connections, their intensity sets them apart from those around them. It creates a sense of distance. On one hand, they crave meaningful relationships, but on the other, their presence can be too much for others to handle. For those not attuned to such depth, the energy of a chosen one can be overwhelming. This is why many chosen ones prefer solitude or the company of a small, intimate circle. Spaces where their essence is understood, appreciated, and not seen as too much. While they are capable of engaging in larger social settings, the energy, noise, and often the superficiality of such gatherings can clash with their core. Picture a chosen one at a party, surrounded by the buzz of conversation, yet feeling disconnected, as if they don't quite belong. The depth of their thoughts and the shallow nature of the interactions around them create a jarring contrast. In solitude, however, they find peace. It's a sanctuary where they can recharge, reflect, and delve into their spiritual journey without distraction. This solitude is not an escape from the world, but rather a choice, a way to preserve their authenticity and inner balance. When they do connect, it's with those who can appreciate and understand their depth, those who aren't intimidated or overwhelmed by their intensity. In these intimate circles, chosen ones find the meaningful connections they long for. These relationships are built on respect, mutual understanding, and a shared appreciation for the depth of each other's soul. For chosen ones, the value of social interactions doesn't come from how many people they know, but from the quality of those connections. They seek authenticity over quantity, preferring a few deep, meaningful bonds over a multitude of superficial acquaintances. This paradox of presence often leaves others fascinated by chosen ones while simultaneously feeling intimidated. It's as if the aura of a chosen one invites deeper connection, yet also holds up a mirror that reflects the vulnerabilities and insecurities of those around them. This reflection can cause discomfort for many, leading them to retreat rather than engage. Imagine a chosen one attempting to share their innermost thoughts with someone, only to be met with avoidance or discomfort. The very energy that makes them special can become a barrier to the connections they seek. It's not that they don't want to connect, It's just that their intensity can be overwhelming for others who are not prepared to face the truths reflected back at them. This reality can lead to a painful sense of isolation. Chosen ones often find themselves withdrawing, not because they want to, but because they feel misunderstood or rejected. It's easier to retreat into themselves than to risk being misinterpreted by a society that may not be ready for their depth. For them, solitude becomes a necessary defense mechanism, a way to shield themselves from the misunderstandings and misconceptions they often encounter. It's not a life of loneliness by choice, but a means of self-preservation. When faced with shallow or surface-level connections, chosen ones find themselves craving something deeper. But this quest for genuine connection often comes with challenges. Their intensity can make others hesitant to engage on the same level, leaving chosen ones surrounded by relationships that feel empty or unsatisfying. Despite these struggles, chosen ones are resilient. They know that true soulful connections are rare, but they hold out hope, unwilling to settle for anything less than authenticity. This journey isn't just about forming connections. It's about navigating a world that often doesn't understand them. It's a spiritual battle, where chosen ones must fight to remain true to themselves in a society that pushes for conformity. Imagine a chosen one standing up for what's right, challenging societal norms, only to face backlash from those who benefit from the status quo. Despite the resistance, they refuse to back down. Their role as warriors for truth demands it. This spiritual warfare isn't just external, though. Chosen ones must also confront their own internal battles, the doubts, fears, and insecurities that arise as they walk their path. They are constantly called to align their actions with their values, to stay true to their mission, even when tempted to stray. Their journey is difficult, yes, but it is also deeply meaningful. Chosen ones understand that their purpose goes beyond the mundane. It's part of something larger. Their role is to awaken the collective consciousness, to challenge the inauthenticity that pervades society, and to pave the way for new possibilities. While they may feel like outsiders, diverging from mainstream culture, this is not a flaw, but a mark of their uniqueness. Imagine a chosen one navigating everyday life, feeling out of place amidst societal expectations, like a square peg in a round hole. No matter how hard they try to blend in, their distinct energy makes it impossible. But rather than see this as a weakness, chosen ones understand that their divergence is what sets them apart. It's their ability to see the world differently, to challenge the status quo, that makes them who they are. Solitude and small, like-minded communities offer refuge for chosen ones, allowing them to be themselves without fear of judgment. In these spaces, they can embrace their uniqueness, free from the pressure to conform. By staying true to their inner truths, they remind the world that belonging doesn't come from fitting in, but from embracing who you truly are. The journey of a chosen one is one of introspection, of constantly seeking a higher purpose. It's as though a distant call guides them towards something greater, something beyond the ordinary. Imagine feeling that pull, a sense that you are meant for more, that you have a mission beyond the everyday tasks of life. For chosen ones, this call is impossible to ignore. Solitude becomes more than a preference. It becomes a necessity. It's in these quiet moments that chosen ones connect with the deeper truths of the universe, allowing them to tap into energies that go beyond the material world. Their path is not easy, but it's one filled with purpose. They know that their journey is not just about personal fulfillment, but about contributing to the greater good, to the evolution of humanity. For chosen ones, embracing their sensitivity to energy is the key to navigating this path. This sensitivity is not a weakness, It's a gift. By acknowledging this, they can set healthy boundaries, protecting themselves from the energy of others and maintaining their emotional balance. Saying no, prioritizing self-care, and cultivating inner strength become vital practices for chosen ones. Through mindfulness and reflection, they build the resilience needed to face life's challenges. In doing so, they embrace all parts of themselves, flaws and all, understanding that their path, though difficult, is one of transformation and empowerment. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you for your attention. If you found this content valuable and want to see more, please consider subscribing. Your support is truly appreciated. Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more insightful content.